Yes, I remember this. You used to be able just to walk out here. There was no teleporter, but people were luring stuff into town here too. Blizzard couldn't
Yeah, they were
handle
luring
it.
stuff into town and killing people on hardcore.
Oh, apparently I do damage now. When did that happen? Disintegrate apparently just does damage. Not really a lot. Enough to kill the little ones. Oh, maybe those ones were just pre-placed and they weren't scaled? I'm not really sure. These guys I don't do any damage to.
It is not ready yet.
The other ones I just instantly killed. I don't really understand that at all. What the fuck?
It's actually part of because the game still thinks that is in proximity to the town.
Lol.
So what actually happened is when we started this game, that those things out there were already placed in scale, so we don't get to see them until now.
I will return. That ability
That's
is
fucked
not
up.
yet recharged. My injuries are too severe.
You dead.
Dead.
You dead. Check out the fire that Hydra launches. It is like one shade of color.
I cannot do that. My injuries are too severe.
Oh, the game just became harder. Their health just fucking skyrocketed. Holy shit. You notice, however, that unless you're melee like you,
I must wait. I grow
or you're just being careless, most of the enemies really just don't actually pose like a real legitimate threat to you because they don't really do anything. They either like shoot projectiles or they just kind of walk up to you, attack, delay. Later on in the game, eventually all the enemies are copy-pasted out of an archetype that has like this dash attack and they'll instantly kill you a lot, but other than that, the enemies in the game really don't do anything. That's why you started seeing a lot of arbitrary damage on those special abilities that just like instantly kill you.
Aid me. It is not ready yet. Aid me.
So this lighting is just a flat plane with no actual emissive properties whatsoever. It's one of the reasons why they look really bad and unrealistic. It doesn't look like lightning. It's especially noticeable when you go near the vertex fog, like you're shooting at stuff far away, and it's just like really dark even though it's supposed to be lightning. You survived a hit. That's kind of surprising.
That ability is not yet recharged.
It's especially noticeable on the flash on my hands. It's just really dark compared to everything else. It's like the first step you learn when you're making particles is to not shade stuff like that, to not use opacity values like that, because it just looks really fucking bad. By the way, you died, lol.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't die. I'm alive, see?
I died.
What?
I don't even know what killed me, to be honest.
Just some of the animations look ridiculous.
Animations. Your first mistake was assuming this game even has animations. I'm sorry, but copying a bunch of mocap shit from Bubsy 3D doesn't constitute as making animation. Kind of pathetic when the vast majority of PlayStation 1 games have better animations than that. It's also one of the things that leads to a lot of difficulties in readability, is when you can't really even understand what the fuck shit's doing because the animations are so bad. Speaking of raccoon wounds, let's just see if there's like a dead rat in the garage somewhere by now. I might never actually see him again. I was interacting with a whole fuckload of nothing. Failed crystal. You ever notice how so many games have an obsession with crystals too?
My strength fails.
Like, it's really prevalent in science fiction stuff, but in general, a lot of these games have obsessions with crystals and use them as like plot devices. I mean, Sonic is as good as an example as any, but it's something you really just see everywhere.
My strength fails. That ability is not yet recharged.
A lot of times when I start attacking, I'm not actually facing them. The game doesn't update very quickly. Oh, the game is having some stalls. There is some latency where nothing is happening for a moment. I'm expecting just to get telepathically killed. Oh god. Oh Jesus. It was another one of those units that had no health. It just instantly died. You died.
Dead.
Dead. DED dead.
Press the wrong button.
Don't tell anyone, but I've got some new items you really should see.
If you actually look at the particle effects on my weapon, you will probably puke. Yep, he also had no health. And you suddenly take no damage when they explode because these guys weren't level scaled properly, even though we weren't nowhere near this fucking area. And then suddenly there's things with millions of health again. I think this game is well tested.
My strength fails.
You died. I'm gonna assume when HKS tried to take a piss, he discovered he had a kidney stone halfway lodged in his dick and is currently using a syringe to try to remove it. And by a syringe, of course, I'm referring to a cat. You didn't even animate! You just fucking died!
He kind of moved his arm slightly and I just exploded.
I just look for lootables. HKS can kill these fucking things. This torch is just this shallow color because how does fucking lighting work, Blizzard? Notice how nothing actually casts shadows in this game? And pretty much nothing actually emits light.
Aid me.
Oh, those emit light, but they don't cast shadows, so they don't really emit light.
Ah.
I gave AIDS.
You can have
It's
it.
supposed to do like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds percentage of my weapon damage. It still amounts to basically. Is the game chugging for you?
A little bit.
It's starting to really lag for me. I'm getting like 18 FPS.
Maybe it's all the dudes following us.
Yep. Even though this game doesn't have any higher poly count than like Duke Nukem 3D,
Man, the poly
still
count
performs
in
this
this
badly.
game is like the equivalent to Quake.
yeah, it's
Didn't
really
even
bad.
find Hadrig's Apprentice.
There is no apprentice. There's just dudes with 100,000 HP.
You got
I got stuck.
stuck.
I got stuck.
Oh god,
I got stuck and then I got inseminated.
Oh
I
no!
must heal.
Oh no!
My
I found
strength
everything.
fails.
You found Schwa.
Oh,
I found some Belays. Here's the Belays.
Found Leviathan of the Darkness.
Such darkness, much Leviathan.
You can have it. It's the worst thing too. It's leapers.
I'm gonna bring all these things to you guys, if I can.
That's what I tried to do.
Kill everything while I run around in circles.
I just died to telepathic damage.
Has raised me to new heights.
You just died to telepathic damage. The game is going down to like 15 FPS now. I don't understand how this is possible.
There we go. Control R. It's still getting 80.
I must heal.
I'm getting 14. I died and my
I grow
FPS
weak.
went up by like
I
20.
cannot do that. My strength.
I got stuck.
I also got stuck. Leviathan of the Darkness.
Oh, we're back.
That is so dark.
I must heal.
If I wasn't getting one-shotted, I might be able to kill something.
Don't be silly. Such darkness, much Leviathan. It was a natural gas explosion. Come on, Billy.
I will return.
What?
You got telepathically Billied.
That's a jailer.
I need healing.
He just
Oh
came there.
God,
Oh.
no, no, no!
It's like, oh, that's a jailer, and then I died.
I died too. Schwa didn't actually die instantly. That's gonna change now that you're leveled though.
Shattered crown.
All you just need is just that belt.
Blue. There's
That belt.
purple drank all over the floor.
Grape drink. You know, the belt that has the chaos field. That basically makes everything in the game harmless.
I don't even remember. Watching my Hydra be unable to hit a slow-moving zombie.
I'm watching it fire single shade color fireballs. Because
They
they
are
work
pretty
so
damn
hard on the
close.
particles in this game.
It's practically
It's like-
Warcraft 3 particles right there. I just think of it.
This is straight out of the
Well,
fucking like N64,
it's
man.
like the best thing I ever made. And Surf Flails alert.
That was good.
My first foray into particles.
I still have to make Warcraft 3 hostable. Instantly killed that dude.
My path becomes clearer.
They've only got 37,000 health. They have less health than the fucking zombies around them.
Yeah,
These are all underscaled.
they
Like
are.
closer to
Yeah,
the town or something.
yeah. I was killing a bunch because they had no
Yes,
fucking
they're
health at all.
close to the damp cellar, so they were probably spawned.
Just messed up, man. This guy just sprung out of nothing.
I crave a good fight.
Yeah, see, now we're back to 1 million health. Then I died. I broke.
I don't have enough spirit.
I feel like I'm gonna have
Dead.
to equip some legendary powers just to keep up with the difficulty.
You're back. AFK.
Is that a dog?
Yep, dog is here too. That's because I have food.
Just like my cats.
And then he disappeared somewhere.
My mind is stronger.
Oh.
Of course I was hungry too. You virus.
Cheese.
It
Rip.
is not ready yet.
Rip.
Could say you got scavenged.
I got cheesed. You dead.
There wasn't even a hungry torso near me.
My mom is a hungry torso.
Bad.
That was the giggle
Not
storm.
enough spirit. I must wait to use that ability.
Slapped.
Slapped. Slapped. That
You're
was dramatic.
giggling.
I have an achievement, man.
Good job.
It was such an achievement holding down my cursor. I worked so hard.
Feel like you achieved something.
Yeah.
You know what?
Keyboard.
Second thought.
When King Leoric came,
Fuck that ghost.
he brought many nobles with him, and nobles, oddly enough, want noble crypts. So I showed up with my shovel, thinking to make easy profit by digging a few holes. There's no stopping their
You
demands
rage
around
quit,
here.
but I needed you.
I eat, sleep,
Good
and
rage
breathe
quit.
dirty soup.
Why you rage quit? You telling me you don't want to fight that ghost? Why not? Why wouldn't you? It's the most fun boss in the entire game. He's so in-depth on skill testing. You'd never really know you were
This is what I
playing.
think of undead in this game now.
A new recruit has joined my party.
That's
My
not
foes gain
undead.
strength.
That's just schwa.
Go by. Immediately.
I'm surprised I didn't die right there. Go kill the key warden.
Gravedigger's bones were lootable again. And they drop money. You're not very good at state changes, are you, Blizzard?
That's amazing.
Why is
Prepare
it
to
telling
get
me
boned.
the key warden's over there?
Because the key warden's over there.
Oh yeah, we're on Torment. He should be over there.
I've dug up some new things
Sure
for
about
you
that?
to take a look
I
at.
don't think he's supposed to be over there. I'm not a believer. Look at the fucking candles! Schwa, come to me!
1 sec.
Right click on my portrait and teleport to me. You need to look at these candles. Push Z, zoom right in, and look at the candles. Tell me what's wrong.
They're all steamy and there's a line in the middle of them.
They look like macaroni, yes, but why is the top of them orange when there's no candle light?
Maybe it's still warm.
That's not how wax works. Don't do this to me, Schwa. You fucking used a candle before, I'm sure of it.
My will falters.
He's
Yeah,
standing there
Ezra
waiting for
helping me
Ezra
all.
to proc.
They're just walking past me and murdering me.
You can't cheese the cheesy. You can't become a Schwa.
I got a hat. A legendary hat.
You have to inhale Schwa to become as a Schwa. There you are, now it's killing them. Very slowly. Too slowly for what you're gonna run into whenever we actually find that piece of shit. Look!
Carlo G
There's
is
light
the
coming off
moment.
of these. There's light coming off of those. Even though there's no candle light. Blizzard was never paying attention in anything they were fucking doing.
Ghastly gravedigger.
How ghastly.
My strides grow longer.
That was a shockwave.
I think that's my strides. You learned concussion. Isn't that just a side effect of playing this game?
Pretty much, yeah.
No, Schwa's gonna get plagued by giggling. She doesn't understand.
That's not the only thing she's gonna get plagued by.
My will falters.
Not even paying
There we are.
attention.
Schwas are restored. If you were paying attention, your brain damage would be exponentially increased. Look how my beam randomly goes through walls.
Well, we're definitely not in the right one. I don't think.
Don't let me.
Grave robbers have defiled my tomb.
Sorry.
Now my husband writhes in torment because I do not rest at
This
his
effect.
side. Return
We push
my
reverb in Gold Wave.
so that we
Also, her
may
portrait is just a slightly recolored barbarian portrait. They didn't even like fucking try. Oh god, the
was easy.
stuttering.
Christ. He's not doing any damage.
Ah!
Ah!
Never mind. Oh, that was an archer.
My
That was quite
The
annoying.
Phantom of Anguish.
There's boners everywhere.
His voice acting is good. I thought he had said evil. This guy has an attack, it's unavoidable. It just instantly does damage and kills you.
I don't think he actually is doing damage at all. Everything else around him is
I
killing
don't
us
get
though.
locked in.
You're not kidding! He doesn't do damage! He doesn't! What?
My will falters.
Blizzard quality.
What?
I will return. It is not ready yet.
This authentic Blizzard quality. Yeah, the fucking
What
skeleton
does-
one-shots, man.
Why doesn't he do damage? What the fuck?
Nearly everything I was wearing broke, and now I do no damage. Wait, I have return now.
I don't. I don't.
Apparently by going
I
into
don't-
adventure mode I unlocked it.
Aid me.
I don't know, man. I'm still trying to get over how that fucking boss doesn't actually do damage. Like, that is such a Blizzard bug. That's the only way I can see it, is that's just something only fucking Blizzard would do. I don't know if Schwa even understands the gravity of how stupid that is.
Please, every monster is a fucking cut and paste.
Yeah. I can't imagine how awful their database looks. But I just like Diablo 2, where it's just like everything is copy pasted, but
Well, like fucking
They
World
changed,
of
like, one thing in
Warcraft,
it.
most of their error numbers, they just have spell error underscore and number. You wouldn't actually know what it was without the localized message that followed.
why does this happen? They're not dying any faster. You can't click on Schwa's thing. Click on it.
I already clicked on it, that's why.
Oh, she already died again.
She hasn't revived. She's being eaten by a dog again.
Yeah, probably.
Can't eat a dog without getting eaten by the dog.
Apparently not.
Schwa's just trying to cope with the lack of Laconius by eating dogs for him. This boss does no damage. He literally doesn't fucking do damage. I mean, I guess his melee will, but the attack that usually is what's killing you does nothing. Just like slows you a little bit and that's it. And usually it's just this like insta-giving, yeah.
So this beam thing he does is supposed to do damage?
Yes, it is. It usually would instantly kill you. That's why HKS cheated. Yeah, his melee attack still does damage, but
And normally,
the other one doesn't.
this attack would instantly kill you over and over on high difficulty.
There are places filled with these guys that are basically just death traps.
I just think for a moment that this is supposed to be those mana draining ghosts out of Diablo 2.
No. They look nothing like them. They
Look how violently he shakes around when he channels that.
He's ejaculating. He's like reverse ejaculating.
Why do you torment me?
Wasn't that an intense quest? Touch the sparkly.
My
It's sparkling.
strength has increased.
He just vomits out some loot.
I like the loot's over there somewhere. Also, congratulations on your achievements. I know you worked really hard for it. Okay, then you're this thing, sir.
I don't think I've seen this thing knock something up in the air once.
It's impossible.
Naked again.
Utah has raised me to new
happens.
heights.
That looks fucking terrible. I died, by the way.
The crown is not here. I must search one of the other crypts.
I have a drippy friend.
No,
Carlo
I've
has come online.
I see some Z fighting.
Black grass.
Man, that's black.